It's a brand new week in Warframe, so you know what that means. It's time for the weekly reset. First up, let's see all the things we can do on our orbiter this week. Heading over to the 1999 calendar, on page 1, we're going to have a purple flavored shard or a Phosphor cache. Not going to lie, pretty awesome getting our shard on the first reward this week. Next up, we have an arcane or an Exilus weapon adapter. Page 2, we have a Phosphor cache or a Kuva, 6k at that. Then we have an Exilus Warframe adapter again, or another arcane. Last page, we have an arcane or 6k endo. Definitely pick that up. And last but not least, we have a double arcane pack or an Omniforma blueprint. Well, man, it's pretty decent week for 1999. Some good rewards in here, especially that purple shard first up. I definitely need more of those for my Valk build. Next up, we're going to be checking out the Descendia. Pretty good week for normal, I'm going to be honest. First up, we have some credits, endo, Phosphor, tempo, more endo, more tempo, and then it finishes with an arcane adapter. I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot of endo this week, and we all could use more of that in our lives, so I definitely recommend running normal. Over in Steel Path, it's just okay. We have some Ignia, a Rifle Riven, still searching for that Burstin Riven to be honest, so might pick that up. Arcane Concentration, some Ignia, Arcane Adapter, more Arcanes, your Steel Essence, and it finishes with a Yellow Shard. If you don't really need the Yellow Shard, it might not be worth finishing the entire Steel Path Descendia, but that's always up to you. Definitely run normal though in my opinion. As just a reminder too, go finish up your Nightwave, because we have one day until Amir hijacks it with his Shockwave. So I still need to go finish up, get my last reward. I've been quite lazy with doing it, but I need to go get it done. Also a reminder too, there's the Dog Days alerts going on right now for the next 28 days where you can go and pick up your glyphs. You can also go do the alert to get some more pearls to trade in on Cetus. Don't forget too, you have 13 days to go Thermia Fractures if you still need your Amalgam mods. Moving on though, for this week's Archon hunt, we have a blue shard, which is always good to see, with a spy or excavation. A little annoying on the missions, but for a blue shard, I'll go do it. For this week's circuit, for normal, we have Mesa, Chroma, and Atlas. Some pretty fun frames in here. I recommend getting Chroma if you're in need of credit farming because how his 4 interacts with credit drops. You can also pick up Mesa, who's one of the strongest frames in the game, and Atlas is always fun. Let me know down in the comments who you end up picking. Moving on to this week's Steel Path circuit. For Incarnants, we have the Zylock, Cyber, Dread, Despair, and Hate, the Stalker week. This is actually the week that I started playing the game again, so it's really fun to see it come full circle. I highly recommend picking up the Hate on 5, but if there's other weapons you want, let me know down below, because to be honest, I'm not sure what I'm picking up this week. I love the Hate though. I use it for a heavy attack Varuna build that is a ton of fun. But that wraps up our Orbiter weeklies, so let's go check out some of the shops. For the first shop, we're over in Irewake on Earth, trading in our Riven Slivers. As always, you have your credits, Endo, and Kuva to pick up, 2 Rivens, your Riven Transmuters, and a Riven Cipher. My favorite shop in the game, as I'm sure it's a favorite for a lot of you out there too. So definitely go trade in your Riven Slivers. Next shop, we're seeing what our boy Teshin has for us this week. Head over to any relay and fast travel to Teshin. Here, you'll be able to trade in your Steel Essence to pick up some goodies. Of course, he's going to have his Veiled Riven Cipher, and this week he is selling a 3x Forma bundle, so that's pretty awesome. And if you have extra Steel Essence, you can always go and pick up Kuva or Relic packs. Now, we're over in the Dorma Zone, checking out Acrithis.
Look at us.
This week, they're going to have some goodies like always. We have a Melee Riven, a Pistol Riven, some Kuva, and an Arcane if you can get it. I highly recommend coming over to the shop and picking up what you need to get. While you're over on the Zeramin too, you can always go over to Yonta to pick up some Kuva and a Riven. But that covers the shops for me, so let's head over and check out this week's search pulses. We're over in the Sanctum now. As a reminder, if you don't have ETA or EDA unlocked, you can always use your search pulses on Netracells, or if you just want to use your last search pulse charge, you can use it on Netracells as well. And before I get started too, don't forget to go to Maru and do your weekly Ayatin treasure hunt. For this week's EDA, we're looking at some pretty nasty modifiers. We have Hypersensitive and Knife Step this week, and the missions are actually not that bad. We have a Mirror Defense, Alchemy, and Exterminate. So I think it should be an okay week of EDA. Make sure to go out there, party up, and get it done. While you're over in the Sanctum 2, don't forget to come over to Bird 3 and see his shiny shop. He has a blue shard this week, so make sure to pick it up. Last up, we're going to be checking out my favorite person, Kaya, and seeing what ETA has for us this week. Again, we have some pretty nasty modifiers with Hypersensitive and Powerless, Lethargic Shields, but the missions aren't too terrible. We have a Hell Scrub, Legasite Harvest, and it finishes with an Exterminate. All in all, a pretty okay week for EDA and ETA. I definitely recommend going and running them. I hope this video helped. Please make sure to comment down below if I missed anything or if you would like me to cover something in the future. As well, if there's any other videos you would like covered, make sure to let me know. As always, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.